Shalom, shalom, shalom. HOI Detroit, House of Israel, come to wake up our people, Black, Hispanic, and Native American. The House of Israel means to triumph, to overcome, right? Either Yahweh will help you overcome, which is all in all, but overall, it's about overcoming all our enemies. All right, give me Matthew's chapter 7 and 12. You got me Jeremiah? And 4 and 22. All right, that's good. How you doing, my sister? All right, that's good. All right. So the house of Israel can wake up our people. Let them know that you are the greatest people on this planet. Let them know that there's no, you good, sis. Let them know that God has chosen you to be above all, on the face of the planet. How you doing, my brother? All right. You ready? Give me that.
What is it? Matthew 7 to 12.
Matthew 7 and 12, yeah.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 12. Therefore, all things whatsoever ye would that men should do to you, do ye even so to them.
Right, so whatever man should do to you, do either to you to them, which means you want everyone to treat you like you're supposed to treat them. If we would just keep that one commandment, treating everyone like we supposed to, like we want to be treated. That's all we have to do. That one commandment, treat everybody like we want to be treated. All right, stop hating on your sisters and your brothers. Stop stealing from your sisters and brothers. And when we train our children and those who are around us how to act, in other words, if my child is not stealing from you, your people, or you, then your child should not be stealing from me, right? Right, because he's learning from the stock, his roots. His roots are showing him how to act and perform in front of the Father, right? Because his brother, when your brother becomes important to you, then that's when we will overcome this world. But when your brother's not important to you, then we're going to continually be set at the bottom until the Father separates us and start to realize separating us from the good from the bad and not looking at us as one. And that is also predicted in the word that 2/3 of us are going to perish. So if 2/3 is going to perish and 1/3 is going to make it, then that's separation. And I'm glad to be separated from the wicked, because how we got into this mess. Some of us was not keeping the commandments. Meshach, and the Billy Goat, they was keeping the commandments, but they were in the captivity. Why? Because the other brothers and sisters of Israelites was not keeping the commandments. So even though we're all together, even the good will go into captivity because the wicked is part of us. But now it's coming the time he's going to separate us, the wheat from the tares. So 2/3 of Israel, you're going to be a tare. You're going to be a wheat. And that's great, because we need that. We need separation from the wicked. Because I'm tired of getting punished by these hard-headed Israelites. That's part of me. And it's time for us to separate ourselves from them, and they take their own punishment. So in other words, in order to stay out of captivity, or to get out of captivity, or overcome poverty, we have to come together and care for your brother like you care for yourself. Whatever you don't do to yourself, you should not do to your brother. And that's the simplest law you can take and die with it. You can take and roll with it. Love your brother as you love yourself. That's like, how you doing, my brother? That's like no matter what we believe, one thing we will come together is that we'll come together that we do not want to see an old person cross the street and get hit by a car. Right? No matter what religion you're in, we will come together. You Baptist, you Pentecost, we will come together and believe that. Right? Because our hearts will go out for that. Because we see that. Why can't move that into reality to where we see the scriptures in the same way? we see the scripture saying, love your brother, you love yourself. And if we see the scripture saying that, then we have to do that. That's not hard. Treating others like you want to be treated. The way this world is messed up is because people treating each other like they don't want to be treated. When you treat others like you want to be treated, then, and only then, will we start to see shift change. What's the shift going to change? The blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans going to take over this planet, right? We're going to have slaves who once we were slave to is going to be our slaves, whether we want it or not. That's just part of the deck that's going to be played. Why? Because he's fair, right? Watch this here. Hey, sisters, is God fair?
God fair.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. That's great. So they say God is fair. Do you know what that means? That means who had us in captivity got to go in captivity. So when you talk about fair, you got to be careful what you're saying. That's balance. Absolutely, he's fair. Are you sure? Absolutely. Oh, okay, that's all I want to know. Do you know what you just said? You just said that whoever took us in captivity is going in captivity. Oh, no. I know he loves everybody. Well, I mean, sister, you got to make up your mind. Is he fair? That's love. Right. Okay, so knowing that, you ready, champ?
What you want it?
Matthew 7 and 12. And so, knowing that, you have to come to a reality to where, hey, I have to realize that even though the truth may hurt other individuals because their heart not has been set. You have to prepare your heart to be set and get away from who set it for you. Yeah. And who set it for you? So who set our heart for us? This nation, right? When we was born, was we born into knowing that we was Israel? No, right. And so imagine this. Imagine that you see a person that you don't agree with, right? I don't agree with gays, right? I don't agree with men being gay. I don't agree with that.
I'm homosexual, so guess what? I was born this way.
No, you wasn't.
Right.
You chose that way.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You chose to be a booty stopper. You chose to be a booty stopper. That's a choice. Ain't nobody make you gay. Who's gonna make you gay? That's like I made you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it made you upright. I was born gay. No, you chose to be gay. Anyway, let me know you're ready. Okay, and so when the person say, I don't accept gays, right? Because the Bible don't accept them. Man should not lie with man or they're going to be put to death. That's in the Bible, right? Okay, and so if that's in the Bible, now, if we was born without knowing who we were, right? Okay, so now, both of them has an issue. You don't know who you are, you don't know who you are. Gays want to be men. I mean, gays want to, men that's gay want to be girls, right? Israel, they don't know who they are. They don't know who they are, right? Both of them people got a problem. You got a problem just as well as a gay person got a problem if you don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? You're just not a booty stopper, but you have been stopped by not knowing who you are. You get it? Okay, so if you don't know who you are, it's important to know who you are. Because if you don't know who you are, most likely you're going to be the 2/3 when your house shall come back. Right? Let me know you're ready.
John, I'm ready.
Come on.
What you want? Matthew's in?
Matthew 12 and
7 and 12.
Yep.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 12. Therefore, all things whatsoever ye would that man should do to you, do you even so to them.
Right.
For this is the law and the prophets.
Right, and this is the law. So what's the law? The law is treating those like you want to be treated. That's the law, right? So even though our brothers do something to us, we still have to forgive them, right? That's our brothers. And even though the other nation do something to us that's not right, we don't have to forgive them because they're not our brothers. You see what I'm saying? It's just like If Satan costs God, Yahweh, right? Yahweh gonna deal with that. So when the other nations cost us, we got to deal with that, right? That's balance. How you get balance? When our own people do something to us, we got to forgive them and deal with them cautiously. Why? Because they are our people. You see what I'm saying? And the other nations, we got to deal with them as well. But they're not our people, right? And they move on one accord like that. So give me that, what you got, Jeremiah.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 22. For my people is foolish.
Thessalonians 2, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 11.
For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are Sodom's children.
Right. So my people is foolish. They have not known me. Okay, so what he mean by his people don't know him? They don't even know themselves. So if they don't know that you Israel, then how would they know the Father? Because the name of Israel is the name of overcoming all ferocities, all enemies. The name of Israel is the triumph over everything. That's the name of Israel. That's why it's important to have the right name. You just can't be naming your child anything. You hear what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you something. When you're dealing with family curses, there's a curse that can go to a family, and all this family they have harsh death. All these families have harsh death. And so also what they fail to realize is that when you got these black lawyers that's part of the system and they're doing their people wrong, they have harsh death. Black lawyers, they die of cancer, they die harshly. Suicide. Black lawyers, they have it hard. Brain aneurysm, they have it real hard. And see, that's because you adopt the other nations over your nation. You hear what I'm saying? And so when you do that, what that do? You're not treating your brother as you do yourself. So if you're not treating your brother as you do yourself, then how can you be a lawyer under a system that's set up against your brother? Now you can be a lawyer, but you also got to fight against the system and love your brother in the midst of that. You see what I'm saying? You can be whatever you want to be, but you cannot leave the love of your brother in order to satisfy the system. Because you're going to get punished. Now we can see some of the punishment. A lot of lawyers getting cancer. A lot of lawyers dying, harsh death. A lot of black judges, having bad issues, health issues. You know what I'm saying? Because of the way they rule over their own people. You got that?
2 Thessalonians
Hold on,
what?
finish that. You got that.
And they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge.
Right, so they are wise to do evil. And so some people go to college to become wise. What type of wisdom is that? Some of them is wise to do evil. Now, I'm not saying all colleges. I'm not saying college is bad. Don't get it twisted. But there are some statutes and some degrees that's based on being a gatekeeper over your black man, over your brother. Period. And the court system is one. Because the Bible says so. Continue on. Okay, so as they're wise to do evil, what you mean by wise to do evil? They know how to steal. They know how to steal from each other. They know how to they know how to hurt each other, right? So they're wise in that. And then so now when you're dealing with even our music, like I say, the black music, the rap music, what they talking about? Killing each other, making babies, having sex with females and other brothers, women, right? You know what I'm saying? They drive better cars. You know what I'm saying? They'll murder a brother. You know what I'm saying? And out of all these black rappers, there's not one rapper made a mistake saying they'll kill a white person. I mean, not even a mistake. There's not one rapper that made a mistake and said they'll kill a Japanese person. There's not one rapper that made a mistake saying they'll kill a German Shepherd. You hear what I'm saying? But all of them is on point about killing your own people. You see what I'm saying? Now, if that ain't a chocolate covered white music, I don't know what the hell is. And then on top of that, you know, I can say Could somebody rap for 3 minutes?
I'll rap for 3 minutes. Right
Okay,
now.
okay, okay, rap for 3 minutes right now.
All right.
Just 3 minutes rap.
Top of my head.
Off the top of your head.
All right. Straight.
Straight.
All right. This is my first intro. I'm about to get it in. There's a lot of niggas want to see me lose, and I'm gonna see it show 'em win. Every time I pop out with the guys, I keep it block twin. Every time I pop out with my guys, I keep it block.
Go that way. Go that way. Don't
Every
come
time
behind
I
us.
put it up to God. I lift my soul to the sky. Niggas want to kill me. I know they want to lie. I know a nigga.
Okay, you say niggas want to kill you, right?
Right.
And you know that's a lie.
Right.
Right? Okay, come on.
Right. Niggas want to kill me. They know that's a lie. I'll give it up to God.
I can't even hear you, bro. Come right here.
Yeah,
I can't hear
on.
you. I can't hear you. Go ahead.
I give it up to God, send my soul to the sky. I talk to the God before I tell the devil a lot. I don't really give a fuck. I give it all to my guys. I got this money, got the power, but I know a wife. I'm out here chilling. I just needed some ice. I gotta get this money. Gotta get it right. I got my hustle. Yeah, I gotta get it tight.
Okay.
Selling bags. Yeah, they go for 25. You can get it. I get it gone by the night. This is how I live. This is the role that I play. I know niggas want to kill me. They don't want me to see another day.
Right. I know
Damn,
niggas want to kill
I
me
lost the
some
beat,
day.
but let me get it back. I'm out here rapping to my brothers, and we all play. I know these niggas really haters, and I know that.
Right.
But hey, I'm gonna talk to you and speak all facts. There's a lot of niggas that really don't like us. We all black, we together. Yeah, they want to fight us. I know a lot of niggas that really don't claim the Bible. I know a lot of niggas know the teaching, but they won't write it.
Okay.
Damn, I can't go for 3 minutes though.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's heavy, nephew. That's heavy. That's heavy. Okay. So now understanding the things he was saying, right? Okay, it's about niggas killing each other. You know what I'm saying? You know, niggas don't like each other, right? Okay, but there inside of him, there's still a God that lives.
All right.
Right.
It was positive until you got the part about selling the drugs.
Yeah, well, anywhere it go, I'm just telling you what it is. I'm just telling you what rap music is.
Right.
You can get to a brother on the street, and he gonna tell you what I'm talking about. And there can be no mistake about killing no white folks, about no white folks getting shot, about none of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be about your own people, selling some drugs to your own people. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
But then there's a little inspiration in it, praying up to God,
Right.
right? You see what I'm saying? Still, God is somewhere in there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But in the midst of the being hypnotized, we've been hypnotized. You know, I get any of them on the street, it's gonna be similar to saying us killing each other, us selling drugs to each other, us being jealous of each other, and it may have a little season of the Father in there, of God in there, but it's gonna go back to we killing each other. Okay, so what I want to say is that if we don't stay out here to renew our people's minds, and we're already losing. So we come from the bottom, trying to let our people know that the children's, the grown men's, we have to educate our child. We have to teach them to love each other like you love yourself. You have to do that to your own people.
Yeah.
You have to do that to your own people.
Go park and come back, man. Go park and come back.
You see what I'm saying? We have to educate and love our own people, right? Because now there's a war going on, right? You got white folks over there saying they're you. You don't know who you are. The white folks don't want to be who they are. They Khazars. Okay, who is Khazars? Who is Amalek? Nobody. So the white man left Amalek. So who is Amalek? Nobody. He just plainly just got ghosts. Ain't no such thing as Amalek, but Amalek in the Bible. Khazars. Where are they at? Don't nobody want to be. These white folks are dropping their history and stealing yours. Right? They're dropping their history like hot pancakes and stealing ours. Because our history is valuable. The reason why the war going on is because the Israelites is waking up. This is why the war is going on. There's no other reason why the war can go on unless we wake up. Because once we wake up, what they do? They activate the Father. Right? My child hears me. He noticed me. He's backing my word. He's waking up. He's out here full force. Even look like the odds against him. Nobody listening. Nobody's with him. He's still pushing my word. He's pushing it in the wind. Why? Because we own the wind. The whole earth is ours. Finish that up. That was it on that. Go down a little more. Actually, give me Isaiah.
No, you told me to get you 2 Thessalonians.
Yeah, Second Thessalonians.
2 Thessalonians what? 2 and what?
2 Thessalonians 2 and 11.
Verse 23. I beheld the earth, and lo, it was without form and void, and the heavens and the heavens.
Okay. So, in other words, he created the earth, right? And so, if he created the earth in this capacity, the sun know when to come out and go down. The moon know when to come out and go down. So he made a mistake and made a man gay. But everything else is perfect. No, you don't blame your mistakes on the Father. You gay because you choose to be gay. The Father made you a man because why? Because what it says in the Bible, he's not an author of confusion. If he made you a man and you come out acting like a girl, that's confusion. You see what I'm saying? He's not the author of that. He don't deal in that. Now Satan probably and the demons probably rolled you over at a good midnight and put you together. Maybe that's your problem, but it has nothing to do with the Father. You ready?
Yeah, this is the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 11. And for this cause, God shall send them strong delusions that they shall believe a lie.
Right. And so what did he say? He say he was born gay. That's a delusion. Right? That's a delusion. Being born gay is a delusion. Right? And what else is a delusion? When you're rapping about killing your own people, you're in a delusion. You see what I'm saying? You're in a delusion about selling drugs to your own people. You're in a delusion about anything about hurting your own people. When it just say treat those like you want to treat yourself. If you're going to treat those like you want to treat yourself, then in other words, that's a strong delusion. If you're talking about anything about not treating your own brother like you want to treat yourself, you're talking about crack. You want to smoke crack yourself, right? So if you don't want to smoke crack yourself, you have no business selling it to your brother. You see what I'm saying? If you want to do fentanyl and put it in your own body, why would you sell it to your brother? You see what I'm saying? If you don't want nobody to take your woman and to do odd things with your woman, why you want to do it to your brother? If you don't want nobody break in your house and steal from your mother or father, why you want to do it to your brother? And everybody around you, you should know. If they're close to you, you should already know, and they should be pretty much on the same accord as you. I don't have nobody around me that I can say he steal from people. I don't have nobody around me like that. Because I make sure that spirit is flushed out in my circle. So everybody's circle should be flushing out bad spirits. You should not have spirits around you that you, well, I'm not for sure if he breaks in somebody's house. But if he hang around me, he don't break in nobody's house. I know that. If he hang around me, he don't do this or that and other. You see what I'm saying? Why? Because I'm a commandment keeper. I'm a commandment keeper. Commandment keepers is about to take this boy over. If you don't know how to live right, we're going to teach you. So when the Father comes, the blood will be off our hands. Because he's on his way. I mean, you don't see wars going on in Israel because you Israel. The more we wake up, the more this war is about to collapse. The more we wake up, the more this world is about to collapse. Give me that.
2 Thessalonians 2:11.
Yeah.
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians 2:11. And for this cause, God should send them strong delusions that they should believe a lie.
Right. And so what lie you believe? I believe that I was born gay. That's a lie. Right? I believe that I'm a Christian and not an Israelite. That's a lie. what I'm saying? I believe that I do better in life, hate my own people. That's a lie. I do better off lying to my own people. That's a lie. You're not gonna do better off in these situations because what you fail to realize, fire ain't just to light cigarettes or to keep you warm. Fire is also for destruction and punishment. Fire can be used for a lot of things. Fire can be used for a lot of things. For destruction, for comfort. So what the Father's going to use the fire for, he already says that he's going to use his fire for some of the destruction. And he gave it to you for the Son, for comfort. Because it's balanced. And some of us need fire to keep us comfortable, to keep us warm in the winter. And some of us going to need that same fire for correction, to be stable in this unstable place, in this unstable world. Give me Isaiah 5 and 13. And give me Galatians 4 and 16. In this unstable world. So do you want someone to marry your mother or have a father to beat your mother up all day and all night? And, do you want that? No one wants that. You hear what I'm saying? We all can agree on that, right? But we can all see certain things that we know we have to see correctly. We have to agree upon that. Nobody want nobody beating on their mother. So we all agree upon that. But then we come to these scriptures, we can get dizzy. Why? Because we don't agree upon the scriptures. Why we don't agree upon the scriptures? Because they can get harsh. Who took us in slavery is going into slavery. So come to a point to where you have to agree with the Father. Not the Father that was taught to you, the Father that you have to get to know in the Bible. Because what he say? My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. They have not known me. You don't know him. You don't know that he killed the Egyptians' children. Listen, give me that drop that and give me hold that, but give me something else. Give me Genesis no, that's Samuel, 1 Samuel 15 and 3. And so what is he saying? He actually telling us right now that this scripture here, some of us won't agree with it. How you know? Because our forefather Samuel didn't agree with it. Did Samuel agree with this scripture? No, he didn't. Because if he did, the world would be a better place right now. Because there would be some people that don't exist that's causing us major problems today. These people would not exist if Samuel would have did what the Father say. What did the Father say to do to the Jew shits?
This is the book of 1 Samuel chapter 15 verse 3. Now go and smite Amalek and utterly destroy all that they have, and spare them not, but slay both man and women, infant and suckling, ox and sheep, camel and ass.
Right. And so, do you believe a God said go kill the kids? Go kill the animals? What the animals got to do? You can't even eat what they touch. Go kill their oxes, their ass, go kill their children, and slaughter them. Do you believe the God that we serve feels that way among other people? Yeah, he do. He just told you. And so you don't know that's why he said my kids have not known me. Now they don't know him. They don't know that he killed the Egyptians and the kids. They don't know that he's saying go kill all the Amalek, all the Jew shit. They don't see that. And guess who else didn't see it? Our forefathers. It was hard for him to do that. Maybe I misheard the Father. Yeah, you misheard him. You misheard them. How now they become to be over us. And now I see why he said it. But Saul misheard that. Saul misheard. You all right, champ? Saul misheard that they kill all Amalek because he left some alive. And the little bit he left alive become what? Rulers over America, rulers over Israel. They're starting the war right now. Why? All because our forefathers did not do exactly what the fathers say do. Now, if Samuel was here today, and he can go back in time, he would have did everything. He would have killed all of them. How you doing, my brother? Want to come look? Yeah, he would actually killed all of them. Okay, go ahead. Go back to where we was at.
Isaiah what?
Isaiah chapter 5 and 13.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 13. Therefore, my people are gone into captivity, because they have no knowledge, and their honorable men are famished,
Right.
and their multitude dried up with thirst.
Right. And so, my people is going into captivity because of what?
Because they have no knowledge.
Because what? How they have no knowledge? They have no knowledge of Him. They don't know Him. If you knew the Father, you would know to keep His commandments. There's laws. There's govern this earth. This earth has laws. Now, I ain't talking about the laws of the city, the laws of the state, the laws of the country. The earth itself, personal laws against you and the Father, there's a law. There's a law in your own house. How in the hell you think there's not a law in the Father's house, on this earth that He made? There's a law of what we're supposed to do and what not we're supposed to do. So what happens by we breaking His laws? I'm being so careless because we want to follow those who don't care about His laws. And what happened to us? Now we're in captivity. That's how we got in captivity. Because we careless of the Father's laws. And become careless of the Father's laws, next from after captivity is destruction. You got two choices. To keep His laws and to be raptured up, or to keep breaking His laws and to die. Because we understand, these nukes is going to land in America. They're going to land everywhere. And they're also going to land in America. You want to walk around like this day is going to be like every day. There's going to be a day that is going to feel like an oven on this planet.
Right.
It's going to be a day to feel like give me Malachi chapter 4 and 1. Finish that out. We're teaching about the Bible. For scriptures, we come from scriptures that relates to war, to relates to how we treat our brother. There's not one scripture that's going to tell you all that. So we go to different scriptures we call precepts. Yep. Oh, denomination? Israelites.
You're not denomination.
We're check and see though. We're check and see. No, we don't consider ourselves a Jew. We are Jews. Yeah, we are the Jews. Based on the commandments, based on the laws, based on the curses. Give me Deuteronomy 28. Let me show you something. Give me Deuteronomy 28:68. Oh, you good? You can go walk fast. I'm gonna show you a scripture that fits only us. Oh, we gotta keep three. We gotta keep all the laws. It's more than 10. Okay, go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Okay, get Exodus 20 and 2. Okay, so the Lord is going to bring a certain people into Egypt, right? Again. So that means this is not their first time. But this time they're going with ships. Okay, the first now we want to see what Egypt means, right?
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Okay, so Egypt means bondage, right? So now, it's a two-phase story. But it is a land, but you can't go, if you're in Israel, you can't go to Egypt with ships.
Because it's in the same country.
It's in the same country.
Can you go to Chicago from Michigan with a ship? Can you? Exactly. So
Right.
how can you go from
Egypt.
Egypt if you in Jerusalem with a ship?
Right. So now you want to know what Egypt means. Egypt means bondage, right? Okay, so now watch this. Read it over.
Read again. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into slavery again with ships.
Bondage means slavery. So the Lord is going to bring a group of people into slavery again with ships, right? Watch this.
Thou shalt see it no more. And there,
Hold on. So what do the blacks, Hispanic, and Native American have not seen again? They have not seen their homeland, Israel, right? Okay, so we went on slave ships. We have not seen Israel again. Now watch this.
and there, ye shall be sold.
So hold on. When we got off the slave ships, we were sold. That matched one set of people. Go ahead.
And there, ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Right, and the people we were sold to, they were not friends. They hung us, set us on fire, right? They did all things to us, like raped our mothers, and all types of curiosity things that didn't fit with normal life. Okay, go ahead.
For slave men and slave
And
women.
when we got off the boat, we turned to slave men's and slave women's, right? Now go Deuteronomy 1:1. So these are the words that he was talking to only one group of people. Watch this.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spoke unto all Israel.
Right. And so Moses told this to all Israel. So this did not happen to the Jewish people. They wasn't taking on slave ships. Matter of fact, the Jewish people funded the slave ships.
That's right.
The Jewish people funded the slave ships.
Kind.
That's totally right. What they funded now? Let me show you some more stuff from the scripture. Go to. Yeah. That's in their book called the 13 Tribes. You have the 13 tribes. You ever heard of the 13 tribes? We don't. No, it's only 12. But with them, it would have to be 13. So what happened? Scorza wrote a book. He was a Jew. Scorza. He wrote a book. Yep. A Jewish person. And he looked at the history. He found out that he wasn't the Jews.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm out this since you don't want to go out the Bible. I'm gonna give you what Esau. Do you know? Hold on. Do you know the Dutch East Indian Company? Have you heard of them? Who owns it? Jewish people. And who was those people doing slavery? They was funding it.
Right.
Read it. Go on your phone. Type in Dutch East Indian. Type it in and see who funded that and see what they did during slavery. They was funding it. They was the ones who was sending the people, the workmen, the ones paying them to build the ships for slavery.
Right.
The chains. They was selling us like a commodity. So you ask us how we know that. I'm giving you the proof, but you still don't got the phone in your hand to research it.
Yeah.
So you don't want the proof. You just want to
Hold
debate.
on, let me get some. Okay, that's cool. Let me get. Okay, where we at? You got one-on-one. Okay. So now, go to
Deuteronomy 1:1.
No. Go to Revelations. Oh, okay. Do you know Amalek? Who's Amalek? Do you know who that is?
Who is he?
That would be the Jewish people, right? Go to 1 Samuel 15:3. 1 Samuel 15:3.
Dutch East Indian Company. You got the Portuguese company, the Brazilian company, and Jeffries too. He was a rich Jewish person.
I think you just want to learn.
I mean, the West Indian Company. They the ones who dealt with the slave trade.
Okay, and so
Jews was hold up. The Jewish people contributed like what? What was that? 36,000 ships.
Yep, 36,000 ships
for slavery.
And then one of them Jesus.
Do it show it?
Yeah, I got it.
Do it say it?
I haven't gotten that far, but it's the first thing that came up.
Okay.
And what do it say? Dealing with them.
No, what I'm saying is that what you just spoke of just came up.
Okay, good.
What you're talking about.
And who was over that company?
No, what I'm saying is what it's explaining.
He haven't read it yet.
Didn't go into what you're saying.
But which side of the company did?
So
Uh-huh.
established in the 1602.
Yep.
States General,
Yep.
Netherlands.
The Netherlands.
So I
Yep.
got them all.
Right. Right.
Yep.
Right.
In
Okay.
1671.
Right.
Look it up.
1602 it says here.
Yeah,
That's cool.
but if you keep reading it, it tells you we got the east and the west one too.
Right.
Now, when you read that, I want you to think to yourself, why would Jews fund the slave ships? Why would they fund slavery?
Yep. There was people of your own people that.
Let me get that. Hold on. Let me get that.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I think slavery was across the board. Okay.
Okay. Let me show you something. Though. Let me show you something. Okay. Let me show you something.
Come on.
Okay. So you got give me no. You got Noah had three sons. We don't agree. We don't.
No.
This is what we agree with. Noah had three sons, right? Noah had three sons. You got the Bible. You got the Comeback Bible Dictionary on you.
No.
You got it. Get Noah. And I'm gonna show you something. Because I'm gonna show you about the slavery where the blacks they wasn't selling themselves.
Matter of fact, you can
Africans
hit it
or
with the
whatever
scripture. Right?
was selling us. Oh yeah, get
Told Moses to flee to Egypt to blend in.
Yeah. Okay. So what happens that Africans were selling Israelites. Egypt was selling Israelites. When we was in captivity, Israelites was under the Egyptians in captivity. They just happen to be both black people, but they're not the same people. So when you say blacks were selling blacks, blacks was not selling blacks. No. Israelites, both of them happen to be black, but they was not the same people. Africans and Israelites are black, but they're not the same people. So Africans were not selling their people. They were selling Israelites. And in captivity in Egypt, Moses was the Israelite, he was black, and Pharaoh was black. And Pharaoh had Israelites in captivity. Hello,
Shalom.
sister.
I got a precept for you. What? This is Exodus chapter.
Abraham was a black man.
We about to read it to you.
Abraham was a Hebrew.
Brother, we about to read it. Just
He was a Hebrew.
look. Remember that word Hebrew. This Exodus chapter 2 and 11. And it came to pass in those days when Moses was grown. So you know the story of Moses, right? Who took Moses in? The Egyptians, right? And he was raised in Pharaoh's house, right? So this talking about after that. So it says when Moses was grown that he went out unto his brethren. What do brethren mean?
Right,
So brethren means family, right?
Right.
Okay, that doesn't mean everybody, right? If I say I went out amongst my brethren, am I talking about you or am I talking about him? I'm talking about him, right? I'm glad you said that. And he looked on their burdens. Why did he look on them burdens? What was happening to his people during that time in Egypt? They was in slavery. That's why he said, I'm going to bring it to Egypt again.
Yeah.
That means slavery again.
Right.
Now let's keep reading. And he spied an Egyptian smiting and smiting in Hebrew, one of his brethren.
Right. So
Moses wasn't. So if Moses was an Egyptian, he must have been what? A Hebrew.
Right.
So, and that's why God told Moses to run to Egypt to flee. Why? Because he could blend in with the Egyptians.
Right.
If you're a white man, how can you go to Egypt and blend in? You have to be somewhat they same color.
We don't know. We don't know that. But you just said yeah. That's how we know. You just said. Okay.
But I'm saying
If you was a white guy.
If you was, how can you blend into Egypt when all of them got dark skin tone? You will stick out like a sore thumb,
right?
So Moses had to be what? Dark pigmentation,
like us,
to even be able to blend in into Egypt,
right?
You can't blend into Egypt,
right? And so now you know Moses is black, and Pharaoh is black. That lets you know Israel and the Egyptians both are black people. So what happens? The Egyptians and the Africans was selling black people to the white folks when they came here. They were selling Israelites.
That's right.
And that's how we got over here. Blacks were selling blacks, but it was not the same people.
God created the nation of Israel. Abraham, that's where you draw your lineage from.
This is our history book. You hear it right here.
God created the nation of Israel out of
right.
He said, out of you, I'm going to create this great nation.
He came to nation Israel out of Jacob.
No, what I'm saying is,
out of Jacob.
The nation of Israel never existed until Abraham.
To Jacob.
Right, out of his three sons, right? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
No, out of Jacob came Israel. The 12 tribes came out of Jacob. They didn't come out of Abraham.
You talking about the covenant.
The root comes from
so
Abraham.
You talking about the covenant he made with Abraham, where he says your seed. So you talking about the covenant? You talk. What did he tell Abraham?
That's right. Jewish people didn't. The Jews didn't come out. The Jews didn't exist to Jacob.
You want me?
The Jews didn't exist to Jacob. Let me read this. Then
Okay.
let me do it to you. Watch this.
I'm gonna take care of him.
I'm gonna give it to you too. Let's do the Bible dictionary.
Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood.
Okay, so Ham is one of the sons of Noah. Noah had 3 men, 3 boys. Okay, go ahead.
And one of the 8 persons who lived through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races.
So Ham, which would be the Egyptians,
The Africans.
the Africans. He is the progenitor of the dark races,
Not the Negroes.
not the Negroes. The Negroes are the Israelites.
Let me read that. Let me read that for you.
I'm glad you had that book on you too. That's heavy.
So I'm gonna speak louder. We going to Ham, right? So we at Ham.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I can't say we're different until I know who you are. I know you never told me that you're one of the 12 tribes. You never
Okay.
told me that one of these are one of your fathers. But let's finish reading this, and then I'll check your pedigree.
So we talking about, you know who Ham was, right? So we about to read, is Ham the same thing as us?
1 and 18.
This is the Bible dictionary. It describes, right, everything, right?
Bible dictionary meaning who created that Bible.
Who created that cell phone?
There's a big difference when you're referencing when it just says
The Bible dictionary. Do you believe in the Bible?
So you believe in the Bible?
This is the
okay,
dictionary of
so
it.
this is the dictionary of it. Now let's read it. Ham,
I don't believe
the youngest son of Noah, born probably 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons to live through the flood. Who else lived through the flood? Who else lived through the flood?
Noah and his family, right?
Right.
8 people.
Okay,
He agree.
so that's accurate, right? Okay, so we agree that part is accurate, right? He became the progenitor of the dark races. So who is the dark races?
Blacks.
Pigmentation, right? That means you got pigmentation. Now let's see if it's a difference between the dark race. Isn't there a difference between Caucasian and Ireland? That y'all say y'all different, right? So let's see. He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes,
Right, so-
but the Egyptians, Ethiopians, Libyans, and Canaanites.
Right. Be the father of them, and they sold the Negroes,
That's right.
and the Negroes are the Israelites.
That's right.
We both happen to be black, but we're not the same people, so we was not selling ourselves.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? So
That dictionary that you were referring to, who was that from?
You can read it from any dictionary, the Bible.
It's a compact Bible dictionary, the Zebulon, the Zondervan.
Yeah, you can read it from
Yeah,
any
the
dictionary,
Zondervan.
brother. It's gonna say the exact same thing.
All Bibles are created.
No,
No.
they not.
King James.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can
Let
use
me
that
take
book.
over.
I'm just asking you if it's a good resource.
You.
Like, who is publishing that?
Oh yeah, it is.
It's a good resource. Yeah.
Where they're pulling from?
Yeah,
Exactly.
most definitely.
History.
That not all Bibles are created, so I would say the same.
Yeah, of course.
There are scriptures out there that are Bibles where deity, the blood, and everything about Christ has been pulled from. You agree?
Right.
Right.
You can work with them with me.
King
You're all right.
James, yeah. You,
Say again.
King James.
King James 1611.
Correct.
Right.
Closest to the original language. You agree?
Yeah.
Nah.
So,
Right. Okay. So
the other thing too is I don't equate myself to Westernized Christianity. That's how we believe probably.
okay, we don't need them.
Correct. So
Right.
I believe, me personally, I believe that there's a distinction between
It's almost 5:30 yet.
right?
Right.
Do it, you know.
Okay.
A distinction meaning that Peter and Paul preached two different gospels. I don't know if you agree or you don't.
Peter and Paul.
Peter and Paul preached two different gospels. Peter preached to Jews, Paul preached to Gentiles and Jews. After the
Right. But who are the Gentiles?
Gentiles, not Jews. Not
You want me to take over?
Are you sure? Give me watch this here. Give me Isaiah 7 and 8. I'm gonna show you something, and then give me John 4 and I'm gonna show you something. Okay. So what happened is that Israel is 12 tribes, right? Okay. So the Gentiles. No. Give me second Maccabees 6 and 6. I'm gonna show you this. Listen to this. Watch.
You should get Isaiah what?
Get Isaiah 7 and 8. Okay, so what happens is that you want to know who the Gentiles, right?
right.
Okay, so who the Gentiles that Paul was speaking to? I'm gonna show you something. Say I'm a police officer, right? If I'm a police officer in Detroit, I only can stay in Detroit. But if I'm a state trooper, I can go all around the country, all around the county, right? Okay, so Paul was more like a state trooper. Okay, but further out. And I'm gonna show you this here. Watch. Go ahead.
For the head of Damascus.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Isaiah 7, verse 8. For the head of Syria is Damascus, and the head of Damascus is rising. And within 65 years shall Ephraim be broken.
Ephraim was right here. They were separated. Why? Because they kept going out mating and having sex with other nations, and they kept worshiping with other gods. So the Father got mad at them, and He broke them off of the 12 tribes, and they became Gentiles. I'm gonna show you something. Go to first. The Ephraim, the
Northern
the
kingdom,
northern
basically.
kingdom became Gentiles and separated. So he separated from the 12 tribes. So now, so that way he became Gentiles. Because there's some Gentile customs in their minds. They kept Gentile philosophies. They kept doing Gentile worship, eating like a Gentile, dressing like a Gentile. Right. Okay, so now what did I ask you? Give me 1 Corinthians 11.
For a man to keep Sabbath days or
Ancient feast. Okay, so under this king, the Jews are you cannot keep the ancient feasts. You cannot keep the commandments. No type of way. No feast days. You cannot keep none of them under this leadership. Go ahead.
or profess himself to be a Jew.
Okay, and you can't even say you're a Jew. That's like here today. If we say we're Israelites, you have a problem, right? So this was going on with the